Hello everyone, this is brettboy. Looking at today at the Flash ActionScript 3 timer class. We're going to be setting up a timer interval. So the amount of time between a specific action and set to a number of intervals. So in this case we have this little box here, instance name box underscore MC, and let me just see what that looks like. So here we have the box basically bouncing up and down, just continually in a loop. So let me just close on. So what I want to do is, the first thing I want to do is determine, what do I want to do with this box? So what I want to do is set up, let's say, 3 intervals. So this will, every 3 seconds, this box will bounce in the air, but only twice. So every 3 seconds, it'll do its routine once. So first thing I want to do is just edit this little box movie. So on a free layer within that box MC movie, I am going to put a stop function. We can see what that looks like now. So the movie now is just a stopped box, because we want to set up a timer to which will run that movie. Okay. So from the main scene timeline, we have the movie on one layer, we have the actions on the other layer. So we're going to go to the actions, and we have the actions frame up. So the first thing I want to do is create a variable to hold the timer, and we don't want to make that variable of type equal to timer, and we want to store a new instance of the timer class to that variable. Let me just type that information in here. So there we go. So here's our variable, box timer, we're going to call it, and it's going to be of the timer type, and we're going to make it, we're going to store an instance of the timer class to that box timer variable. And we set it to 3000, 2, so that means every 3 seconds for 2 intervals. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, the box will move, 1, 2, 3, the box will move, and then the movie will end. Or the box anyway, the box object in the movie will stay still after that. We just put in those details here below this variable that we've just created. There we go. So this means the box will move every 3 seconds, just twice though. If I were to take out that 2 parameter and just leave it at 3000, the box would continually loop every 3 seconds. It would run forever. So now we want to set up a timer event that listens to the timer. So whenever the timer runs, this event will kick off. So let me just make some room here on the screen. I guess not. It's not. Oh, there we go. So there we go. Box timer, which is our variable. Add event listener, timer event type dot timer. So it's an event listener of timer event dot timer type, and it's going to run the function jump at each interval. So we need to put in the jump function now. So here's the jump function to call the box MC movie whenever the timer event kicks off. So we have function jump type event timer event. So this is the function jump that's going to be called by the previous box timer event listener. What it's going to do, it's going to call the instance of box MC and play the movie itself. Right now we have that box MC movie stopped, so it's going to bypass that and play it based on these parameters up here, the new timer of 3 seconds for 2 intervals. So the only other thing we have to do is tell the timer to start. So let me just add that last piece of code here. Box timer dot start. That allows the whole function to work. Well, that calls the entire movie to run according to the timer class settings that we put in. 3 seconds twice. So let's take a look at that. I'm just going to run it. Test the movie. Here's our box. 3 seconds bounces. Another 3 seconds it'll bounce again. Another 3 seconds. It won't do anything because we set it to 3 seconds twice, and that's what it's done within this Flash movie.